everyone. Welcome to a nice walk in my local woodlands. This is literally right across the street from where I live, and it's a local conservation area and it's beautiful. So this woodland is made up mostly of maple, and the ground cover is Canadian wood nettle, which actually stings you if you brush up against it. And there's quite a lot of small elder and maple as well in the ground cover as well. And you can see some of these trees stretch up 60, 70 feet tall. The canopy is way up there, but it's really beautiful. So it's been quite a while since I made a video. I'd like to firstly thank everyone for their kind comments and well wishes after my little health scare back at the beginning of July. I'm on the mend, feeling pretty good actually. I'm on medication that's helped with the blood clots, so we're looking good. We're pretty much back to 100% almost, but I will have to take the meds for quite a bit longer. But good to be out, good to be making another video, and my goal is to try and make more than I've been doing recently. So we're out here today. I've just bought one lens. I got my 100 to 500, and the goal today is to try and make sense of this madness in the forest. Never easy to take what I think are compelling images in a woodland. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and isolate some subjects, maybe do some semi-macro photography on any images that I come across. But we're going to walk around and I'll sort of see what I see. So today the weather is really comfortable. It's probably in the mid-60s, fairly low humidity for Minnesota, and I just get the sense that fall is just around the corner here. The very tops of the maple trees are just starting to have a slight orange tinge to them, and I think in 3 weeks maybe this whole forest here will be just golden, and I can't wait to come out and take some full color shots in here. But it's not far away. It's fall comes quickly in Minnesota, and it quickly transitions into winter. In 2 months we could be having some snow. So anyway, we're holding on to summer, as I mentioned, and today excuse me, there's a few mosquitoes, not too many. I'm wearing long trousers, and long sleeve shirt, so because the mosquitoes can get a little bad, especially when you get down towards the creek. And one of my goals is to walk slow. I find that I tend to walk too fast and I miss things. There's many sort of interesting scenes low down and high up that if I'm just sort of blazing a trail ahead, I'm going to miss. So one of my goals today is to walk really slowly and observe some of the things around me, see if I can find an interesting composition. So two things that have caught my eye are the beautiful patterns that the maple leaves are making, especially when they overlap in the canopy. And I have enough reach with my lens to get quite tight. So if I find a good scene with lots of overlapping leaves and shades of green, that might make an interesting composition. And the other thing is there's lots of fungi growing in some of the dead logs that are littering the forest floor here. And I'm going to keep an eye open for those because they might make some interesting sort of semi-macro type shots. So I've just been stood in this one spot for about 10 minutes looking up, and I love the way the light is sort of speckled on the leaves, and I feel like there's something here, a good composition, but I can't find one. But the idea is, let's take that shot there. The idea is that there's so much up there, and until you sort of point your camera, especially with a long lens like this, you know, it's really hard to, for me anyway, to visualize what a shot would be like without actually taking a lot of practice shots and test shots, which is what I've been doing. And I don't think any of these are going to quite work, but you know, they're there. I think there's one there somewhere. It's just a case of I might not have the skill to find it, but I do feel like there's a lot of potential in this with this particular light that we have today. So one of the things that I like to do is to change my camera to monochrome, so I can see what the image will look like in black and white, and it completely changes these scenes. I'm thinking this might be a good black and white shot. I'm just seeing more potential there, sort of less distraction with colors, although I do like the greens. There is a lot of green and a lot of mosquitoes. But let me take 2 images and I'll show you what I'm talking about here. So where was that composition I had before? I've lost it. So what I do, I put these 2 images on the screen. I'm not saying that they're particularly good images, but the point is just changing it to black and white on the back of the camera when you're out in the field can completely change the composition and make something work that you might not have thought would work if you'd kept it in color. So anyway, take a look at these. Like I said, I'm not convinced these are any good, but it gives you an idea of the potential that you have just by changing a setting in your camera. So here's the color shot. You can see what I was trying to do with the overlapping maple leaves, creating the different shades of green. And here's the same shot in black and white. And now a side by side. So growing out of this tree is some really cool looking fungi. And I saw this actually, kind of cheating here, I saw this yesterday and thought that, it might make for a nice composition. There's some green moss and the black of the fallen log that I think this shot has got some potential. I just need to figure out the composition. So I've got to be careful of the nettles here, but I think I've got my composition. It's got the mushrooms, the yellow mushrooms on the right, the white mushrooms on the left. A little bit of, I'm going to try and do this handheld. Okay. So thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see how my images came out today. This one over my shoulder here of the fungi may work out. The others I'm not so sure about, but it's a good experience to come out, especially in woodland in summer when it's particularly challenging. But there are images to be had, just have to find them. So hopefully you enjoyed this video, and please think about subscribing if you like this content, and I will see you on the next one, hopefully very soon. Bye for now.